This is the high school gym scoreboard you grew up with. It's also the same kind of scoreboard your parents and grandparents grew up with. Finally, the scoreboard enters the 21st century. Hi, I'm Craig Bolerjack, and Universal Scoreboards are taking over. Sure, they keep the crowds up to date with the basketball scores all right, but the same goes for volleyball and wrestling. But that's just the beginning. Universal Scoreboards entertain and help the fans get to know the players and follow their stats. How do the schools like them?
It's been a great advancement for our schools.
It's interesting and entertaining.
Our crowds become more involved.
They're great. They're awesome. We're fans.
With the Universal Scoreboard, it's a lot more fun.
These ones have just fun things that keep everybody entertained.
For us, Universal Scoreboards is a dream come true.
But that's not where the story ends. Now, Universal Scoreboards opens up to you that almost impossible to reach teen market, those 14 to 18-year-olds with all that disposable income and still forming brand loyalty. Reach them all in 30-second spots of both audio and animation. Your ad will be seen and heard in an electric, positive atmosphere on the center of attention at every event, the Universal Scoreboard. Spots are sold in multi-school groupings in specific geographic areas, and each grouping brings you 4 additional opportunities to sponsor premium features at every game, like Student of the Week, the starting lineup, plus halftime and fourth quarter updates of other area games.
Well, it's fun to look at the scoreboard and see all the names and the scores and the fouls clearly.
The kids will come over and say, "Oh, make sure you run the scoreboard tonight. We love the pictures and things that are up there."
This is big time. College, professional, I mean, you don't see anything any better.
It's made our players a lot more interested in what's going on as they can look up and see the stats.
It's awesome to see the players' faces.
These scoreboards make us really feel like we're on the college level, like we're actually competing something higher now. It's fun.
They got player stats. Those are good.
All the schools that have come to play have come over and said, "Wow, where did you get that scoreboard?"
The numbers of kids, parents that have showed up have increased. A lot of it has to do with, what they see when they walk in the gym.
And these scoreboards have so much more to offer. It's made our program, I think, a more exciting program to be a part of.
Ever stop to think about how many events there are in a high school gym in 1 year? The answer is over 90, from girls volleyball and basketball to wrestling to sophomore, JV, and varsity basketball. In a typical grouping of 10 schools, that's over 900 events with hundreds of thousands of impressions. But what do the schools think of those ads?
The advertising is done very well. It adds a lot of interest to the game.
When the Universal Scoreboard advertisements come on, people pay attention.
It's almost limitless of the potential out there. It's awesome.
I love the advertising on the Universal Scoreboards because it tells us who's involved and who really cares about our schools.
I've spoken to some of our local advertisers, and they seem to be very, very pleased with the exposure.
Universal Scoreboards coming in and helping out financially has been spectacular.
That's right. The schools share in the benefit, which includes their very own Universal Scoreboard. This means even more goodwill for your brands and products. Slots are limited, and a new season is fast approaching. So don't let time run out on you. Get into the game with Universal Scoreboards and tap into that hard-to-reach teen market now at a price that's almost as amazing as the scoreboards. Universal Scoreboards.